All the fans of Alchemy of Souls are eagerly waiting for December to see the second season of this great story. In the meantime, we have to make do with some news of the production and some theories that explain what could happen in this second part. One of the things that has saddened some fans is that there were rumors that Jung So-min would not be in the second season. However, there are other fans that this rumor did not make them angry because they understand that Go Eun-young is also a part of the story, and it is normal for her to be the main character in this second season. Although opinions are divided on whether or not Go Eun-young should be the main character of the second season, the most important thing is that this amazing drama will continue. Recently, a production page confirmed the actors that will be appearing in this new season. That's why today I'm going to talk about. They confirmed all the characters of Alchemy of Souls too. But first, remember to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell to be among the first to see our content. One of the most talked about things among fans was to know that Jung So-min will not be in the second season. This information angered fans because many fell in love with Mu-Deok and Jang-wook's love story. This is a common thing because when you get used to seeing a character and more so when it is related to a love story, it is hard to accept that she will not be in the project. Let's remember that we only saw Naksu's character in a few chapters and we didn't have time to create empathy with that character. Although of course, Mu-Deok is really Naksu, but she is in another body and clearly most people got used to seeing Mu-Deok's image. Many have even commented that if Jung So-min does not appear playing Mu-Deok, they will not watch the second season because they think that this character is essential to continue the story. However, others have a different opinion, indicating that Go Eun-young will do an excellent job and that the same way we fell in love with Mu-Deok's image, we will not fall in love with Naksu's image. Since the first season ended, there have been rumors that Jung So-min may possibly be in the second season as a supporting role, as some sites indicated that information. Because of this, some people thought that Mu-Deok was going to appear but not in every episode, or maybe he might appear in a few scenes. But some indicate that this may bring some confusion because they would not know how they will continue the story. But if we remember the preview of the second season, Mu-Deok jumped into the lake, and although we saw that two women are saving her, it doesn't mean that Mu-Deok's body will be saved. Some fans were holding out hope that seeing that the two women were saving Mu-Deok, maybe that would be a good sign that she could live, and thus be in the new season. Although of course we don't know for sure how the story will play out, we can have a small village. Recently, a page presented the actors who were officially going to appear in Season 2 of Alchemy of Souls. With this information we can confirm some theories, although for many it may be bad news. We already know officially that Jung So-min will not be in the second season as a main character. However, she might come out in the first or second episode to officially end her character's story. Something that of course she had already recorded ahead of time in the process of the first season. It is said that one of the reasons also why actress Jung So-min will not be in the second season is because she is working on other projects. This is something very common among actors. Many of them have big offers with other productions and choose not to miss the opportunity in other projects. So from this information we know that Mu-Deok's body will die. What we don't know is if Mu-Deok's soul, that is really Buyeon, will move to another body, and maybe the story of that character will continue, but in another body. Personally, it would be very sad if a character like Buyeon simply dies and cannot move to another body, since we all know that Buyeon is considered one of the most powerful characters. Perhaps the story will continue in another body, or her soul will simply die forever. There is also the possibility that Buyeon's soul will move into Naksu's body and the two souls will live in one body, as they did before in Mu-Deok's body. This would make a lot of sense because it would make Naksu a very powerful character, and together with Jang-wook they would be an extraordinary couple and would be perfect to destroy evil. But if she moves to another body, which body would they choose for her, and if that happens, how will their story continue? Maybe if that happens, Ho-young would certainly tell her to live with her, but since she is already an adult, we don't know if she wants that. Also, if she's in another body, she could show off all the powers she has. The only problem is that we also don't know much about this character named Buyeon. We're not sure what her real intentions are in the story. We don't know if her mission was really to protect Naksu and Jang-wook so that they can fulfill their destiny, or if there is something else. Recall that Buyeon was the one who made Naksu's soul enter her body. We also saw how on some occasions Buyeon had to intervene to save Naksu. For example, when the eunuch tried to kill her and suddenly Buyeon intervened and killed the eunuch. Clearly it was Buyeon because at that time Naksu couldn't use her power. Also in the scene where Ho-young is hurting Mu-Deok, Naksu, we saw that she faints and suddenly wakes up and says Mom, and this is another clear example that Buyeon intervened to save Naksu. But the curious thing is that she not only saved Naksu but also saved Jang-wook. Recall that they once tried to change Jang-wook's soul and suddenly in the process he saw Mu-Deok with a blindfold on, and grabbed him hand and saved him. Then Jang-wook tells Mu-Deok that she saved him and she didn't know what he was talking about. This is another example of evidence that Buyeon helped someone. But the question would be what for? This character is confusing. When Buyeon child and Buyeon adult talked to Mu-Deok when they were at the ice stone, they said very strange things. They talked about the ice stone as if they were the creators of the stone or just the most knowledgeable on the subject. Also, something that was not very well understood is that they presented the same character as a child and then as an adult, something that can make us think that they are two different people. So from this information we don't know for sure if Buyeon is really good, bad, or just neutral and just has to fulfill a purpose related to a particular mission. What is certain is that she is a very interesting character that could have a good future in the story of this drama. However, Naksu's character will have the opportunity to be introduced in 10 episodes, which will help us empathize more with her story, and we will most likely fall in love with her as we did with Mu-Deok when we see her more on screen. What do you think will happen to Buyeon or Mu-Deok's character in the new season? Leave your comment here so we can read it. If you like this video, like and share it with your friends.